Hey, how's it going? It's your mystical tarot planet Katsumi here, and I've got a timeless weekly reading just for you. I trust the universe has guided you here right on time, so take what resonates and let the rest gently float away. Now let's hop in and see what's happening in the week ahead. So, right off the bat, before I started the reading, I saw 222. I was getting started, like prepped, and now it's like 2:33, so it's been like 11 minutes since then. But something along the lines that you are coming into new beginnings, okay? There's some sense of harmony and balance on the way. And I was also getting something around your love life, right? Things might seem a little bit jumpy at the moment, perhaps, for some of you. Especially, I was hearing this song called Doja Cat Say So. And it kind of goes like, it's like a very interesting song. So I was just gonna bring that up for you. But it's like, it's been a long time since you fell in love. You ain't coming out your shell. You ain't really being yourself. Tell me, what must I do? And so perhaps that has something to do with how you're feeling about a relationship or how someone's feeling towards you at this time in a relationship. So, for those of you who this resonates with, perhaps there's a message in here for you in relation to some of those feelings. I just wanted to let you know, okay? And yeah, let's get started in terms of what other messages you have today. So I was also kind of like rolling a few dice, right? And got a couple of numbers too. So 321, or like, I don't know why 321. That's interesting. So like 432 might be of significance, or 1234 might be of significance to some of you, or perhaps the arrangement of those numbers. Okay. Don't really know what the particular numbers themselves mean in terms of like the individual numbers, but if they're angel numbers, you know, they're really easy to search up and like figure out what's happening. But maybe that might be a particular date, maybe like, you know, January, February, March, like March 24th, or maybe like the 4th or the 2nd of April or something like that. So it's kind of like what I'm getting. And you also got a couple of runes that popped up, right? So you got like algaes, right? Algaes is really about like protection. You're shielding yourself from something. There's a sense of connection related to that shielding of things. You're kind of in this vibe of like trying to be safe, right? And there's also a little bit of like spiritual defense around how you are just like feeling about certain elements around you. I'm also getting a sense that with some of these other runes, we also have a little bit of like restrictions and resistance happening due to some hardships with Naudis. And that has a lot to do with like shadow work and like how you are overcoming certain things, right? Sometimes when I like see like Naudis, I sometimes get confused with Gabo because it could be that as well. So let me actually check to see. Yeah, it actually is Gabo, which is really about just like balancing. So it just makes sense that you got like that 222 vibe. So you do have a sense of harmony, reciprocity, and unity coming in that might be related to your love life. There might be a little bit of exchanges happening as well. And I think as long as along the lines is like you're going to require a sense of like energy to come through between both parties, where you need a sense of balance, where you need a sense of like partnership and exchange, that sense of reciprocity and harmony, like that yin and yang, to really have a good sense of unity coming forth. And then you also have Othala, which is about legacy, heritage, or something about you wanting to be rooted in your home, rooted in tradition, rooted in your spiritual wealth and being overall. So you're really going to be thinking about that this week as well. Okay. And coming forth, you have 3, 6, and you have a just like a J. I never really know the particular name, but like the what do they call it? Like the J, I'm just gonna say J diamond, right? I'll figure it out later, right? But we have that as well. So the 3 of diamonds, that's really just coming forth with this sense of like teamwork, right? You're gonna require a sense of teamwork this week between you and many people around you, and you're really going to be emphasizing this as you go about your week too. Right, there might be some things where there might be a little bit more cooperation needed in order to kind of like spearhead into that achievement and victory that we're seeing with the 6 of clubs, if I'm not mistaken. And that's really just like emphasizing more of that teamwork effort, right? And then we have the I don't know why, I forget what the J means, like the J. It's not Joker, it's not like, I don't really know. I'm like always confused with but the J diamond. So this is really just kind of emphasizing hard work and reliability. So you're going to need to pinpoint the people who are reliable coming in, right? And because of that, you're really going to be thinking very strategically this week about who's really in your corner, who's really going to be able to help you come through in a sense of like victory, or being able to achieve victory in what it is that you are seeking to do, right? Yes, you're going to have some sort of dealings or relationships with a woman coming through in the next week or so too. That might be related to a relationship, or maybe even just someone you're going to be, I was getting a sense like someone that's mentoring you, someone you're looking to get mentoring from as well. So like almost like they're almost like an advisor, like a counselor of some kind, right? And there's going to be a little bit of disappointment in some affair, which is probably why you're conversing with them or you're seeking guidance at this time as well. But yeah, a sincere wish of yours will also be granted with that needle and thread. So almost like a tailor, where you kind of are stitching away at some of these issues that are popping up in the week. You're going to be looking toward like almost like patching things up that aren't quite serving the greater good of your future in the week ahead. Those are the vibes I'm getting, which is pretty interesting. I think a lot of this week is really about teamwork and effort, really just working towards what it is that you desire, what it is that you need going forward. So that's kind of like what I'm thinking about, what I'm seeing for you. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, and it looks to be that there's also some hidden secrets popping up for some of you that could potentially harm you. So that's probably why there's a little bit of disputes happening in the background, some disagreements occurring throughout the week. But nonetheless, there's also some sense of pathway towards money that's awaiting you to find it. So there is some sense of abundance popping through here as well. But you're just going to be having some sense of like temporary... I was getting this sense of like temporary grief or some sort of temporary disharmony of some kind. Yeah, personal sorrow, some sort of like turmoil I was feeling in the energies there. Yeah, so definitely be prepared for that as well. It's on its way, but I'm getting a sense that things are going to be looking quite wonderful, because you did get that 222 energy, right? In terms of new beginnings happening. So there's going to be a little bit of upheavals occurring, but you're going to be making it through quite well. But I'm feeling there. Yeah, you're very ambitious at this time throughout the week as well, very diligent. Despite the setbacks that you're going to be sensing and feeling and observing, we're also getting a sense that it's almost as though like you already have undertaken some of these setbacks already, which is why you're so resilient. You've seen the patterns of the past, and you're able to come forth with a sense of like, I'm getting like almost like a strong leader, almost like a king, a queen. Like this very, like, I'm getting a very strong force within you that's like very powerful. You're almost like standing your ground towards something you believe in. And you are unlocking the doors with the keys that you've obtained through all those hardships is what I'm feeling here. Yeah. There's a little bit of small regrets from the past though, as you step into this new beginning, as you step into balance and harmony in the week ahead. But you are so strong, you are so resilient that there's nothing you can't heal and recover from, because you yourself are a healer. I'm getting a sense that you are resting and recovering through solitude and introspection, through soul searching. You're utilizing your wisdom to overcome a lot of the challenges that you have. Oh yeah, well, you're definitely using your wisdom. We got the wise one, right? Using that tradition, using that order, the understanding of the past towards the present to the future. You have a huge knowing and understanding of this. It's almost as though like you have a knowing of inner truth of the secrets that are occurring within your life. It's almost like that high priestess vibe that I'm getting from that as well. Yeah. And we also get a sense that you also are coming into some sort of like sailor vibe. You have You're almost traversing the seas on your own accord in the fashion that you desire. And I'm also getting a sense that there's new influences coming in, new like wanderlust. You're able to be inspired, creative, manifest, and be almost like a magician in the sense of how you are creating a new life for yourself. There's definitely going to be a lot of bumpy waves as you traverse through those through that sailing journey of yours, but it's nothing you haven't experienced already. Okay, and then we also have loyalty, chains, and promises. I'm getting a sense that there's going to be a couple of chains being broken. There's some repetitive cycles, perhaps related to your tradition or heritage of your family or where you've come from, that you're going to be overcoming. I'm getting a sense that you're nurturing the wounds of the past, you're healing, and you're creating new energy for yourself to grow and build upon in terms of those new beginnings. Yeah, and there's definitely a lot of loyal people around you. And there are some promises that they've made that towards you and you made towards them. So there's like a strong sense of balance there as well. And there's like a level of realization, okay, a level of clarity that you have solidified with these individuals. So much so that you're inheriting each other's belief systems, morals, ethics. It's almost as though you see each other in a very grounded manner. I'm getting a sense that you're being guided by a lot of loyal individuals around you, people that you truly trust, almost like a confidant. I was getting a sense of a confidant. You have people you trust a lot, like it's like ride or die for them. I'm getting, yeah. But yeah, let's check out what's happening else. What else is happening in these in the messages here? But yeah, so far so good. I'm getting a sense that a lot of you are stepping into some serious abundance, okay? A lot of harmony. And it wasn't something that was like, I'm getting like you didn't easily overcome these challenges in the beginning, but you've been able to transform yourself, transfigure, almost like a transmute a lot of this energy of the past. And as you traversed forward, you're just able to break through. Yeah, so that level of enlightenment that I'm feeling is how you were able to do so. Yeah, let's check out what's happening past, present, future of the week, what's coming into the near future there as well. But yeah, so far so good. I'm definitely getting great energy here, but just be cautious of some of the potential negative energies that might be popping up as you go about your week. Okay. There's always going to be a bit of back and forth as you traverse through relationships, I'm feeling, but it's something that you haven't seen before. Okay. Yes, you have the Moon card here. In the past, in the present, you have the Eight of Pentacles. This reminds me of last week's reading. You did have the Eight of Pentacles as well. Okay, and with that Moon, you're definitely having a sense of like unseen things occurring. There's a bit of illusion in the past, right? You were utilizing your intuitions towards what it is that you envision in terms of your dreams, right? We're definitely getting that Pisces energy as well. Okay. And, oh, this one wanted to pop out too. Oh, that's interesting as the final outcome there. Wow, that's nice to see. But yeah, that Moon card. So there's definitely a lot of fear and mystery in the past, but you've stepped into the Eight of Pentacles since then in your current situation. With that Eight of Pentacles, you've been able to craft and really focus on the things that you desire in your future. So much so that it's like materializing, okay? In its sense of stability and resourcefulness with that Earth energy. And we also have a sense of like Two of Pentacles in the near future. So you are coming into that balance. Like the universe is emphasizing that even more. You're being very adaptable. You're juggling your options. And you're just being very resourceful as an individual towards your future. And then in that near future, that final outcome is then stepping into the Empress, which is really nice to see because it shows that you are almost creating and nurturing abundance within your life. There's a sense of fertility there, a sense of parenthood there as well for some of you who that might resonate with. And there's also, I'm getting a sense of you're embodying these characteristics of what it is to be almost like a parent, almost like someone who is birthing something into fruition. I'm getting a lot of like spiritual birth, physical birth, mental birth, in terms of how you're transforming an awakening. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of like the sense of that the major arcana of the Judgment, which is like you just awakening, rebirthing, evolving, having that level of self-evaluation, uh, almost like it's being very purposeful in the way you are completing that transformation. Okay, you're coming into some sense of arrival. You're fulfilling all it is that you wish to fulfill in the future. You're integrating that into your life and your routine and who you are as a person. And yeah, that's the near future to final outcome of what's going to be occurring for you this week. Keep doing wonderful things, and I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me for today's reading. I want to thank you so much, and if this reading resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and join our cozy community by subscribing. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.